y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you again for coming back. My name is Erica. If you're new here, I live in Houston, Texas with my husband Adam and my dog Rebel, and on this channel I like to share grocery hauls, big batches of items that I'm making, and meal plans that I've done and executed. I also just recently started a weight loss journey where I talk more about a 12-week journey to lose some weight and get back on track with my health. Today I have 3 different hauls for you, one from HEB, one from Thrive Market, and the third one is from a company called Firstleaf. They do wine delivery, so I'm going to show you a little bit of each of those, but we're going to start off with the HEB haul. Whenever I'm unsure about what I'm actually going to cook for dinner, I go to my cookbook section in my office, grab a couple off the shelf, bring them in the countertop, grab a glass of wine or sparkling water and just start flipping through. I love to start in the index and look up the meats that I have already on hand. So for example, I have several pounds of ground beef that my mom has brought me from one of her friends that raises cattle. And so what I did is I went to the back of the index, looked up beef, and looked for different recipes from that, and then started to kind of brainstorm ideas. This is my favorite way to think up new menu items to have and keep things interesting. So that's what I did today in order to make this grocery haul. I will leave the meal plan down below in the description bar in case you guys are interested. And if you love seeing videos like this, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And maybe tell me in the comments what's some of your meal plan items that you always put on your menu. This one is kind of a doozy. I spent about $160 at the store, and the only food item, or the only non-food item that I picked up was 2 batteries to go into our little light switch that we have in the den. So that was about $5, and so it's basically $155 worth of food. So let's jump into what we got, starting with the produce. I picked up a cucumber. This is one of those seedless, like English cucumbers that I like to cut these up and use with my dill dip that I have a lot. I got a sweet onion, which I always get. Hold on one second, the dog's barking. Sorry about that, Rebel was barking to be let in. I got a sweet onion just for the recipes that I have this week. I got a couple small avocados. I like to get these green so that I can leave them out on the countertop in my little section thing here and let them get ripe and then shove them in the fridge so that I know that they're good to go. I got several lemons for a couple of recipes, one for the chicken tarragon, and then also I'm doing this new like braised fish dish in a spicy tomato sauce, and so I need some lemons for that. Also, Adam likes to have lemon water, so I just grabbed a couple extra. I got this big bunch of kale. Not really sure what I'm going to use it for yet. Once I decide everything, I'll put this down in the description box so that you guys can see what I'm actually going to be having. So just picked up some extra vegetables while I was there, and then I'm just going to kind of match them with the menu items, the main menu items I decided to do. I got a lot of these zucchinis. These are going to be for zoodles. I'm going to do these with meatballs tomorrow night. I picked up a couple things of asparagus. I like to get the thinner ones, like to put them under the broiler and make them kind of crispy. So I got 2 things of those. These were actually on sale for I think $1.98 a pound, which is a pretty good price. I've seen them as low as $1 before, but also as expensive as $5 a pound. So I thought that was a good deal. I picked up a couple of these blackberry containers. These are on sale, 97 cents each, and they actually had a limit on them. They said you could only get 4 per cart. So I just grabbed 2. We'll have those as a snack. I got some of these sweet tomatoes. I have been getting like the trio. These say mini Kumado tomatoes. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. But I had been getting the trio that has these in it. And so I thought I'd just get these because I think these are my favorite out of the yellow versus the red. And then this kind of like dark purple color. I got a head of cauliflower. Again, I don't know exactly where my vegetables are all going to go. I'm going to match them with the items. I got 2 of these salad kits. I got this Tuscan herb, which is really good. It has an herb seasoning in it and then an Italian dressing, and it's just, I mean, it goes along well with anything, which is why I kind of picked this one up because I know that I can match it with any of the meals and it'll be fine. I also got the cracked pepper Caesar. This is so good. This is Adam's favorite. It even comes with like a little container inside of here with just like some cracked pepper that you sprinkle on top, and it's really good. It's super simple and basic, but wanted to get these because it kind of just makes your life easier when you have a little bag salad laying around. You can always add a vegetable to something. I got some Romaine Hearts, the 3 here. Adam has been coming home for lunch every day, which is something that I should mention about all these groceries. This will last us a little over a week. I'm actually planning these groceries through Thursday of next week, so Friday through Thursday, because we're going to be going out of town on Friday. But we'll still have a lot of stuff left over. Like some of the stuff is going to go into the freezer, but we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner from the house, We do not go out to eat very often. Adam comes home for lunch every day from work. I'm working from home right now. So this seems like a lot of food probably for 2 people, but a lot of it, like half the table's vegetables. And then we're going to be eating from home a lot. So it's super important that we have fresh vegetables and things to eat at home. So with the Romaine Hearts, we use these for salads. So I'll chop these up and then throw some of this chicken on it that I'll show you in a minute, or we'll just have it with like some turkey or salami, or we'll do some bacon and grilled chicken if we have some left over. I got my regular eggs, 18 pack of eggs. Again, if the next time I go to Costco, I'm gonna get them there because they're much cheaper. But these are, I think, $7 for 18, which is not bad for what they are, but Costco has them for like $7 for 24. So that's a little bit of a difference there. I got the regular milks we get, the whole milk for the coffee, and then the almond milk for Adam's protein shakes, and then also for my cold brew coffee. I got some cheese sticks. I'm trying to eat more low carb snacks and things in the afternoon. So these are actually smoked cheddar, and I thought they looked really good. I normally get sharp cheddar, but these were right next to it, which is kind of the difference about when you go to the store versus when you order it, like say curbside. If I had ordered curbside, I wouldn't have gotten this because I would have searched for sharp cheddar cheese sticks. And so then since I was in the store, I saw these and I got intrigued, and it just seems like it has just a little bit of smoke flavor in it. Yeah, so just natural smoke flavor in there. That's it. And a little bit of coloring, and then 80 calories each. These are super good. I just like to have these with maybe a little salami or some pickles or artichokes or something like that. Then I got some cream cheese for some enchilada stuffed mushrooms I'm going to do. I always get the regular one. I'm not a fan of low-fat dairy at all, if you can tell. So whole milk, regular cream cheese here, always full-fat sour cream. I just love the flavor. I grabbed some pepperoni slices, again, for me to have some easy, quick snacks in the afternoon. I'm finding that because we eat dinner kind of late and then we work out after work, I need a little snack in between lunch and the workout just to kind of keep me going. So I'm going to try to make some more low-carb, just little snacks with the cheese sticks and the pepperoni slices. Then I got some tarragon on the herb section. This is actually one of the only ones they had left. If you haven't used tarragon before, it smells kind of licoricey, but it's a really good herb, and I have a recipe that I use from Giada De Laurentiis' cookbook, and it's called chicken tarragon, I think, and it's so good. It has a lot of sauce that you use, and it's got this tarragon, and it's got Dijon mustard and white wine in the sauce, and there's so much sauce, you can just put it over rice or veggies or cauliflower. We'll probably use the cauliflower for that. And then I got these mushrooms just to stuff for the enchilada stuffed mushrooms for my Mushroom Monday when we eat a meatless meal, just mushrooms. Whipped cream cheese. I got this to go on some crackers so that I could actually try to eat it with sardines. I know it sounds crazy, but I know that sardines are really good for you, and I picked up some at Costco, and so I'm trying to find a way to intertwine sardines into my diet. So if you eat sardines, let me know how you do it. What's the most palatable way? I haven't even opened them yet, so I don't know if it's going to be like a gag reflex or if I'm really gonna like them, so let me know. But I thought this with some crackers, I've seen people eat that before. Then I picked up this from the deli. This is the hard salami. I went over there because sometimes they have the big slices of pepperoni like this too, and so I thought I'd grab pepperoni and salami, but they didn't have any. They just had this and then the Genoa salami. So I just grabbed this hard salami. I know Adam will love to snack on that. This was my find of the day. So they kind of cheated me on this. Normally when they do the markdowns, they put a big orange sticker with red lettering on it. But this is a markdown. So you can see that it was originally $6.41. And then it's $4.99 per pound. But it says the sell by date is September 11th, which is tomorrow. And or probably today if you're watching this video, but my total price was $2.49 for this because the price per pound was in $1.99, so it got reduced $3 per pound from basically $5 to $2 per pound. I only needed one package of these, and this is just the chicken breast, get boneless, skinless, and there's about 2 in here. Normally they're just a little bit over a pound. This one's 1.28 pounds. So I went ahead and just grabbed 3, and I will just put all of these into the freezer. And then when I thaw them, I will just remember that I have to use them that day. So I will thaw them that morning and then use them right away. That is one of the things about buying this meat that is close to the sell-by date. You have to use it very soon after you thaw it. You can't thaw it and leave it in the fridge for 3 days and then use it later. You need to freeze it, thaw it when you're ready to use it, and then use it that day. So I grabbed that. This is for the chicken tarragon. It calls for about 1 pound of chicken breast and then 1 pound of chicken thighs. So that's what I have back here is some chicken thighs. And these I actually got 3.5 pounds, and I normally don't get this like Hill Country Fare because it's kind of a lower grade of chicken. I normally try to get the natural no antibiotic chicken, but they actually didn't have chicken thighs at all. They had one package and it was bone in with skin on, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but this recipe is better with skinless. Also, I wanted to, so I'll take out 1 pound of this to use for the chicken tarragon recipe. And then the rest of it I'm going to marinate. I've been seeing Diane Sanfilippo from Balanced Bites. I bought some of her spices, and she does protein prep where she marinates it with olive oil and lemon or lime juice and some of her seasonings. And I did that last week for some chicken, and it was so good. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these chicken thighs, but try a different variation. Then for some other meats, I stopped by the seafood counter and I got some shrimp. So this is about 1.7 pounds of shrimp that Adam is going to help me devein, and we're gonna make some coconut shrimp with that. I'm super excited for that. Adam said he didn't think he'd ever had coconut shrimp before, but I love it. So I'm excited to kind of make that from scratch and see how well it turns out. And then this is some fresh Atlantic cod that I got. And they're actually fillets, so I'll probably cut them into smaller portions because I have a recipe for this braised fish in a tomato sauce, and it uses cod, so I'm going to try this and probably cut each of these fillets in half to make 4 servings. Then over here for some more of the pantry items, I got my regular dill dip. So that is just the stuff, and I actually passed this in the store. It was like the last thing I could pick up because I don't go to the grocery store enough to know where these things are. I've just been using curbside, which is a big problem because then when you walk into the store, you like walk around and waste time because you're looking for things. So I got this. I have some sour cream in the fridge already. I got some sea salt and chive crackers. These just looked really good. I was looking for gluten-free crackers because I prefer to eat gluten-free. But these looked really good, so I just grabbed these and thought I would try these with the sardines that I'm gonna try. And then these are gluten-free. They are Artisan Nut Thins. I haven't tried these before. This is actually the almond company. That's interesting that makes these. I just went to the gluten-free aisle and tried to find what looked good. So it's brown rice and almonds, multi-seeds. It says 21 grams of whole grain goodness. It's wheat and gluten-free. And so yeah, I just want to do something like that and make little crackers and with sardines or something on it. So that's the plan there. And so I grabbed those. I grabbed, I think, of my favorite chicken broth. I always get the HEB brand, and I always get the lower sodium one. I use this a lot with my, like, whenever I make risotto or when I do soups or just anytime it calls for broth, this is my go-to one. I always get the reduced sodium or 33% less sodium because then I can control how much salt goes into my food, and putting this in, I know that it's not going to be a punch of salt, and then I can still kind of add salt as needed. Adam had requested some olives, and then he was like, oh, well, you're not going to Costco, but I need olives. So I grabbed these blue cheese stuffed olives. And I'll tell you what, if you like stuffed olives, you need to go to Costco because these are like $5 for this 7-ounce container of olives. And Adam normally has this like 32-ounce jar that he like digs out of that have like garlic and pimentos in them or something. He sometimes finds that some that have jalapenos in them. They don't have cheese stuffed ones, I don't think, at Costco, but we will get those, like a big jar for like $5 or $6 at Costco. So I just grabbed these to hold them over until I go to Costco again. Then I got some of these chunky soups. So my neighbor was giving away like 2 big bags of organic rice, and I couldn't resist. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of rice, but I was like, it's free food. Like, who gives away a whole thing of rice? Like, I could like use it for so many things, I thought. But I don't really know what I'm gonna use it for. So I grabbed these like chunky soups, which I used to have all the time growing up, like in high school. This would be like a lunch for me. Like I would have this over rice or potatoes or something like that because it's got a lot of gravy in it. So I grabbed the sirloin burger one. And then I also grabbed the beef with country vegetables, which has 15 grams of protein. So it's actually not bad. It's 230 calories per the whole can, not per like half of it should be a serving. But I would eat the whole can over like a half a cup of rice or something like that, or maybe even 3/4 or a cup of rice, and that would be like a full meal for me. So this would be a great option for lunch if I wanted to cook up that rice and then have these for lunch. Again, I'm trying to do more low carb, but what I found is that I think I need to do, my highest carb meal needs to be at lunch, and then low carb at dinner and low carb at breakfast. So I'm trying to fit most of my carbs into lunch so that it will help me and hold me through for the workout that's after work. For some frozen items, I just grabbed some chopped spinach. That's gonna be for that cod dish I'm gonna do. And then tonight I have a club meeting, and then I think I have a call for a beauty counter. I'm gonna try to fit both in. It actually kind of looks like it's gonna rain outside right now. So if it rains, the event for the club event is supposed to be outside. I think it's gonna get canceled, but we hope not. So I grabbed these two because I'm gonna go on a run in a little bit, and then I have my meetings, and so then Adam will just be here by himself because I'll probably have some snacks at the meeting. If he's not here by himself, then I'll eat this of him. But I grabbed this one I have never tried, Innovation World Walk. This is sizzling garlic noodles and grilled chicken, which it looks good, but Adam has like an aversion to frozen chicken normally, and it's really interesting because I'm about to show you a chicken dish that he actually likes. But we haven't tried this, but he typically does not like the little chicken pieces inside of these like skillet meals. So whenever I buy skillet meals, I look for beef or pork or something with no meat in it at all, because he doesn't like the chicken in it normally. Sometimes he does, and then when I find those things, I know to buy those, but for the most part he doesn't. But I thought this looked really good. It's got noodles and grilled chicken in it, and Adam really likes noodles like this for Asian food, and so hopefully he'll like this. We'll see. And then P.F. Chang's, I love their stuff. They have really great stuff, but they have this one that's pork dan dan noodles that Adam really likes. They did not have that one today. So I got this Mongolian style beef, which is beef with sweet and savory sauce, onions, string beans, and red bell peppers. And this is something that I would eat. Like this is the one I wanted really, and this is the one I think he's gonna like, minus the fact that it has those chicken pieces in it, because he says they taste chewy and he just doesn't really enjoy them. So either way, that's that. Then this thing that you guys saw on another haul that I did, these blackened chicken breast strips, we actually like these a lot. So Adam requested very few things. One was the olives, one was these, and then one was a special Waterloo that I'll talk about in a minute. So he requested 3 things. I was really surprised because, like I said, he normally doesn't like chicken like this, but what we did is we've been taking these out, basically half the bag. I think there's 7 servings per container, but honestly it's not much protein, and so what we'll do is just half this bag, and we will put it in the toaster oven, and then we will use the romaine lettuce to make some sandwiches or salads for us. So that's like, will be a lunch salad for us. These take like 22 minutes in the toaster oven, so I'll just put them on a little pan. When he says, hey, I'm on the way home for lunch, I'll put those on a pan, and then when he gets home, we'll cut up the veggies and have a little salad. So these are actually spicy though, be warned. Like if you don't like spicy stuff, this is not for you. You wouldn't think it would be spicy because it just says blackened, but there's definitely got to be some cayenne in here or something, because it is hot. If you eat it, if you pick up a piece and put it in your mouth just by itself, it's hot. But when you put it on the salad and you've like cut it up into small pieces, it's not so bad. But I was definitely surprised how spicy they were, but they were also really good. The last thing on the list is some Waterloo. So again, most of the things that Adam normally requests are like things that we buy at Costco. So he was like, oh, we need sparkling water, but we're not going to Costco yet. And I'm like, yeah, but I can still pick up some, and then we'll grab, you know, a lot more at Costco to hold us over. So we really like the Waterloo brand, and we haven't tried these two before. The grape, we haven't tried. I thought it just sounded fun. But the lemon lime is a new flavor, I think. He saw it on like a commercial or something, and we had tried the lime, and he really liked the lime because it tasted kind of like Sprite to him. So he thinks this lemon lime is going to taste just like Sprite without the sugar. And he specifically said, can you see if they have the lemon lime? So I got that one. And then this company, I haven't heard of it before. I think it says they're from Austin, maybe? Yeah, so it says deep in the heart of Austin, Texas, and it's called Big Swig Sparkling Water. And I think Waterloo is actually from Austin also, but anywho, so this one's chili mango, and I just saw this next to the Waterloo, and I was like, whoa, that sounds good. So I got a little chili mango. I didn't check the like specs on this to even see if it was like unsweetened or anything like that. I probably should have done that. That was silly. It says no calories or artificial sweeteners or bull. But yeah, I don't know if it's just plain sparkling water, if it's sweetened or not, but I hope it's not sweetened because we don't like that stuff. Let's see. Oh, I found it. Carbonated water, natural flavors. Perfect. So no sugar in that. So I'm gonna try this one out and see if I like it. It seemed like they had some like different flavors for this company. So I might really like this. I hope I do, because they had like some interesting like blueberry cucumber and things like that. So this is the Thrive Market that I got, the box that I ordered. I think it's really cute. It says packed with love by Paula. So Paula must have put everything in here. And I just got like a few different things this time. The main reason I ordered was because Adam needed some more breakfast bars that I like to get from here. But the other stuff that I got is I picked up some of this jovial pasta. I really like this kind. It comes like in little circles in the box and it cooks up really well, and it's an egg gluten-free pasta, and I think the texture of this is just probably as close to regular pasta as you can find. So I'm trying to keep this on hand, and buying it from Thrive is so much cheaper than buying it from like Whole Foods has it, but HEB doesn't carry this. So I love buying like this here, and so I just grabbed one box of that. And typically me and Adam for a serving, it'll be like half of a box, or I'll do the whole one and we'll have some left over. Then I also got 2 of these Acure products. One is a brightening facial scrub. I really like a facial scrub, but Beauty Counter doesn't actually have one really. That they have like a body scrub, but they don't really have one specific for your face, and I really like a face scrub to just make me feel like I've sloughed off the dead skin. So I got it from Acure, which is supposed to be a clean company. I think they're EWG verified, but I'm not certain. And then I also tried some more of their I'm getting some of their dry shampoo to try. I haven't tried this before, but I use the Primally Pure dry shampoo right now, and I wanted to try something different. It's just like the powder that you would like spray on your, like sprinkle over your roots. I do not like the aerosol versions of dry shampoo. I just feel like I shouldn't be coughing so much when I'm putting on dry shampoo, so I like the powder stuff better. And then several more things in here. I got these Four Sigmatic mushroom cacao mix with reishi. I've had this before. It's like a little cup of hot chocolate really is what it tastes like, but it's supposed to help you like relax because it has this reishi mushroom in it. I do have the regular reishi mushroom one that I've tried before that does actually taste like mushroom, but this one says it tastes like chocolate, not mushrooms, and that is very true. It does just taste like a little bit of hot cocoa, and you have to be really careful because it only says like you do it with 4 ounces of hot water. So whenever I make it, I have to like grab the tea kettle and pour it myself, because when Adam does like hot tea, he pours like a full huge cup, and this is just 4 ounces. So you could also do this with like almond milk or just regular milk if you wanted to use that as well to make more of like a creamier version. Then I got some of these bars in here. These are the Aloha peanut butter chocolate chip plant-based protein. So these are for Adam. He likes to just grab a breakfast bar and eat it on the way to work. Like that's his like little routine. So this has 12 bars, and I think these were like 20 bucks for the box or something like that. But I thought we would try this out. He has a hard time with protein bars that have like that like grainy texture, you know, like Power Bars had back in the day, or they probably still have it, but I don't eat them anymore. But he does not like that, so we're trying to find him something that we can order from Thrive maybe that he really likes. So far, he's just really liked the Larabar proteins, but those are like not that big, so I wanted to try to find him something different, you know, just something different to try. So that's that. And then, okay, yeah, here's the Larabar protein. I did order some more of these. So these are the chocolate peanut butter cup protein, and they only have a couple versions of Larabar protein. I think it's kind of a new thing for them. And so these have 11 grams of protein in them. And so like the Aloha bars had 14 grams of protein. So we'll see, these are 230 calories. And then these are 240. So it seems like this gets more of its calories. You have 24 grams of carbs. It's the same in each. This is much more fiber. This has 13 grams of fiber, and this only has 4. So that means these are really sugary, which, well, that's probably why he likes it better. So he hasn't tried these yet though, but that's why he probably likes these, because it does have sugar in it. So we'll see how that works out. Then I got this product, and let me see if I can get it open really quick. They wrap I like this, they wrap the things that might spill in like a plastic bag, so you don't have to worry about them spilling, but I'm gonna open these real quick. Okay, so I just pulled these out. All of these food items that are kind of liquidy, and then these, the dry shampoo and the scrub, were wrapped in a little plastic bag so that if they did bust or something, they would only like mess up the bag, and you could call them and get like a return or something just for that product and not for the whole batch, which I think is really smart. So I didn't mention this before, but I do have a link in my description box that if you wanted to get 25% off your first Thrive Market box, you can utilize that to get that 25% off of the whole box. This whole box is about $100 because these protein bars are like $20 for the 12 of them, which is pretty typical in price. And then I just got some other stuff to try too. So another thing that I got was this Whole30 Ranch. So this is new. This is actually the Whole30 brand of ranch. And so they created, I think, like 5 or 6 different dressings and dips. They had like a balsamic vinaigrette, a like buffalo, a special sauce, which I actually logged in because I wanted to snag that because these were just released, and it seems like Thrive Market was already sold out, but I think it is a Thrive Market special, so it should be coming back soon. But this is the house ranch. I was kind of surprised that it has the sunflower oil in here as one of the ingredients, because I don't remember that being okay for Whole30, but it is in here as the primary oil. So I guess if Melissa Urban put that in here, then it'd be okay for Whole30, but I was kind of confused by that because I thought it would have been made with a different oil. And then for more oral products, I got this Primal Kitchen Garlic Aioli Mayo, which was made of avocado oil. I have tried the Primal Kitchen and the Chosen Foods like regular avocado oil mayo, and I'm not a super fan of it. I was hoping the garlic aioli will taste a little bit different though, so we'll see how that goes. I just feel like my mayo that I make at home tastes better than what's in the jar. So I'm gonna try this though and see if I can just find an alternative that is just in the jar that I don't have to like worry about making, because it's always nice to have this on hand in the pantry instead of making your own. And then again, I got this Sir Kensington's organic mayo. They had a non-organic version, but it was only like 50 cents cheaper. So I just went ahead and got the organic kind. And this one uses also sunflower oil. Rebel, calm down. This one also uses sunflower oil in it, so that's interesting. And then I think this one just uses straight avocado oil. So yeah, so got some different fats and dips and things like that. And then the last thing that I got was these 2 soups just to have on hand for some lunches, quick lunches, especially now that hopefully it's gonna get a little warmer around here, or a little cooler, or we can hope that it does get cooler and, you know, not sweltering as it is. So this one is a broccoli cheddar, and this is a spicy cauliflower, and they're both made of bone broth. Kettle on Fire does a lot of bone broth. I haven't tried their stuff before, but it looked like these would be really good soups. And so I'm not a fan of, I'm not a huge fan of packaged bone broth, but I thought the soups might be a good intro into trying some of their brands. So this has 15 grams of protein, 3 grams net carbs, which is great for my more lower carb diet I'm starting, and then 8 grams of protein and 3 grams of net carb for this one. And then this whole package is 16.9 ounces. So that should be 2 servings per container. So then that's not bad. So then it'll be 2 servings per container, and then it looks like there's 0 grams added sugar in both. So that's really awesome to see. So yeah, I just grabbed a couple different items that I would try them out this week and see if I can find a couple new favorites.
Okay, so this is just a company that I thought was so cool. It's called Firstleaf, and it is a wine club delivery system that I signed up for. I saw it on like Facebook or Instagram or something like that. And basically, what it was is I filled out a 13-step quiz, which was super easy. It was like, do you like sweet wines? Do you prefer chocolate or almonds or chips for a snack? It gave me a list of different varietals and asked if I liked those varieties. It asked if I liked red or white or a mix of both. And then it picked me out 6 different wines and sent them to my house. And then it also sent these cool little cards to fit, which I thought is so cool because on the back side it has like a photo of the location, and then on the other side it gives you all of the tasting notes along with recommendations for what you could actually serve with it or what it would taste best with. This is not sponsored. I just thought it was so cool. It's called Firstleaf, and literally the quiz just takes like no time at all, and then you just check out, and then I think they always have a special for like your first time that you buy. For me, all 6 of these bottles was about $31.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my HEB grocery haul, my Thrive Market snags, and my Firstleaf wine that I got to try out. If you're interested to do Thrive Market or Firstleaf, I will leave a link in the description box down below so you can check them out and get a discount on your items. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.